Hello everyone. It is Friday, July 28th of 23. It is long after work is over. I've been home for like 4 hours. It's almost 9 o'clock. It's still hot and steamy. I made the decision to just not bring the camera because I figured short day at work. What's the point? I have my keys. I, at the risk of potentially doxing myself, have got to show you this. So, we've been dealing with some storms in this area. Oh man. And it's right around sunset. And well, let's look into our south and east. Some beautiful, looks like Mammatus clouds starting to form underneath this cloud base, which means whatever's brewing above us is going to be nasty. Or just to our south, I should say. I know we've already had tornado warnings earlier tonight, down to our south and west, near Platteville. But, oh my God, look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Not get the cars in the... Oh my God. Wow. You can see, yeah, definitely more, I don't want to say they're Mammatus, but they're definitely trying to be Mammatus-esque. Kind of walk out this way, see what we have over here. You can kind of see, actually, we're going to go for a walk. We're going to go for a walk. Shall we? I have keys. I'm actually wearing shoes. I'm in my sleep shorts, but they're gym shorts, so who cares? Because what's down here might actually be gorgeous. At one point in time in my life, I wanted to be a weather guy. At one point in time in my life. See that? That's fine. It's not that bad. Oh my God, these are beautiful. Make no mistake, I mean, these could spawn to be pretty nasty storms. But God, this is gorgeous. I cannot believe. God, you can see the even better here. And there's some lightning over there. Yep, this is starting to develop into something. That's moving that way. So this is not going to hit us.
Okay. Thank you.
It has been a long time since I've seen some good shit around here. This is awesome. And I'm looking over here. So the sun has started to go down behind that cloud bank right there. Oh man. Wow. This one to my south is gonna be nasty. If that expands north at all, that's bad. But this is just gorgeous. Like I knew I got out on my porch to take a look at all this, and I was like, okay, this is really cool. And it was like, that was like 5 minutes ago. Open up the door and it hit me like a sauna, like just a blast furnace. It's not cold out. It's not cool out here. It is steamy. It is hot. I think I saw the last I saw was air temperature was at like around 84. The heat index is 92 still. It is after 8 o'clock. Oh my God. Yeah, that's starting to develop into something to our south. I don't know if you guys knew this. I am actually a trained weather spotter, and I am spotting me some weather. I'm hoping to get a screenshot of this and send that into the news. I think that's what I'm going to do right now. Oh man, even more sunbeams. Let's stay in the parking lot. Try and see if maybe I can see it over this way. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, take a look at that. Take a look at that. Wow. Oh my God. If you like storms, these are the kind of days you live for. Lots of humidity, lots of heat, bunch of instability in the air. And even better, a front moving through. You can see the outline of that cloud right there. These clouds are fading. Come up pretty good on the camera though. But they're like a faint, almost goldish color to me. Very faint. Like they're starting to wind down. Like we're on the outskirts of a pretty good supercell. Fun shit. Now I'm gonna turn the light back on. Clean the light back on. Unbelievable. I love seeing this shit. Now when they start to swirl in my general area, I have a problem with that. You know, tornadoes. Meh. It's funny though. So like the warning we had earlier tonight was down near Platteville. That warning got issued by National Weather Service all the way over in Milwaukee. Now if you look at the radar in Milwaukee, it really wasn't showing a strong rotation signature through their velocity radar. But if you looked at their a slightly closer radar out of Davenport, that was much stronger. What's this? Reinstatement of membership. For what? Oh. AAA wants you to rejoin. No. I will not. And the recall on my Toyota, the passenger airbag, apparently they're having issues with it possibly not deploying, which normally good. I don't usually have a passenger, and so last weekend I did, but I usually don't. And I would have been pissed if I got into some sort of accident and what's on the camera? If I had gotten into an accident and airbags had to deploy and Peyton's didn't, and Peyton got seriously hurt, I'd be very upset with that. Yeah, I got home. I had KFC tonight. KFC, good shit. It's been a while since I've had good fried chicken from there. Like, not going to get their tenders. Like, this is what I usually get is their tenders. But, like, actual good fried fucking chicken. And yeah, I know you can get it better elsewhere. KFC hits different, though, you know? KFC absolutely hits different. Some Cocorico fried cocoa. Tell me you're a Zelda nerd without telling me you're a Zelda nerd. The fact that KFC works in that sense. Now, Wheel the Kitty tried to escape. I can't tell. My guess is she's chilling somewhere and realizing that shit's coming. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go upstairs on the computer and oh yeah, well, you might notice it's before 10 o'clock and the lights are already purple. Because if they weren't like that, I would never have seen what I saw outside the window. That was incredible. Anyway, let's go play some Pikmin. Hello, everyone. So it's here. You know, I'll kill the light here real quick. Right. You know what? I'm gonna mute this. Wow, you can hear it. Holy shit. So here's the radar. All that bright white is wind. This is the velocity radar that we're showing here. I'll show the actual rain. There, we'll go to reflectivity. And pop right up, please. Thank you. Yep, it gonna rain for a while. It gonna rain pretty good for quite a while. The northern, or sorry, a part of this is what's called the QLCS, quasi-linear convective system. Basically, it's a giant line of thunderstorms that is very well organized and will do that. It can do that. You're gonna probably see me here because I'm not opening this, but it's raining. It's raining good. It's raining real good. And it's gonna be raining like this for quite a while. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but damn. You can actually see the screen on the camera and the TV. You really can't see shit. Fuck. Turn my light back on. Maybe you can kind of see in the background. Oh, that's very bright. Anyway, yeah, they've issued tornado warnings for the northeastern part of our county, the eastern, basically half of the county above us. And then the next two counties over, they've gone into that as well. I've been watching, apparently the wind threat, thankfully, is shifting like off toward those where the tornado warning is issued. Like they're showing it right now. Actually, East Bristol, if you see that there, that's actually a little bit north of where I used to live in Sun Prairie, north and east of where I used to live in Sun Prairie. Oh man, Columbus could be a thing. You can kind of see that the map in the bottom right-hand corner. That's where the line is. Those are all severe thunderstorms. Our warning goes until 10:30. He's backing that up, and look at, this is wind that they're looking at. And I'm looking at that notch right to the left of Waterloo. And also, because you're issuing another severe thunderstorm warning to the north of that, it looks like. This flashing background. Little bit of a jut out by Beaver Dam. I mean, they're going to look at notches. So the notch, what they're looking at is right where Bob is, and that's Bob Lindmeyer, by the way. He's our local weather guy. I think they're looking at two spots. That one there by East Bristol. Okay, so near VN 151. Damn. I used to live like right, well, not right there, but. And it's a big tornado. Usually a tornado warning they'll issue for like a small area, but this is a big tornado warning. It's like it encompasses a lot of miles, many miles. Well, the news is gonna be late. My concern is making sure that. Holy shit! Look at that. Velocity in that spot is 100 miles per hour. Holy fuck. I think we're dodging a bullet here, kids. I think we're very much dodging a bullet. Because, yeah, I'm missing out on 100 miles an hour winds, which is fantastic. Oh my god, it's all shifting to my north and east, and I'm kind of happy. I need to actually check in. Once we're done here, I might check in on Melinda and Aaron, make sure that they're okay. Because it looks like the worst of this storm has gone right over their house. So I'll have to check on them, shoot them a text. Again, as soon as it's passed, not while it's still going on. Right now is not the time to do that. They should be in their safe space, They should be devoting any energy to watching coverage, making sure they have, and that, by the way, that goes for y'all too. If you're in the middle of the storm, I mean, going out in the middle of that is not a good idea. God, I hate that intersection. That intersection's got to suck in the storm too. Just going outside in this is not a good idea. You want to make sure you stay inside. Stay. I mean, the one thing I'm not doing is that's not the Merrimack Ferry. That is East Washington Stoughton Road. Damn thing. But yeah, you don't want to go outside in the middle of this. You want to kind of try and stay away from windows as best you can. I know where I'm going to go if I need to. I'm going to probably just go run to my bathroom and hang in there, grab my kitty, and close the doors. That's what I'm going to do in a pinch. If I have time to prepare, if I know I have a tornado heading right at me, I'm going to grab the kitty, put her in the carrier, we're going to go downstairs and hang out. We do have a pretty good basement down there. Don't know where exactly I'd hang out. I could probably go in the garage, go in the laundry area, go over by my my storage area. And that's probably not a good idea because it's like on an exterior part of the wall. But yeah, that tornado warning goes until 10:30 tonight, so that's another 35 minutes or so. Whew, weather. What can I say? I told you something was building. The stuff we saw earlier, I was right. That stayed to our south. This came from the northwest. This actually came from the La Crosse area, La Crosse and Eau Claire area, and came down. And it has been a solid line. Depending on damage reports, I don't know how they classify this, but this could be classified as a derecho. I would need to look at how they classify those. But a long line going X number of miles, having damage for X number of miles. I mean, yeah, this is nuts. This is, and the fact that it stayed together as well as it has. Oh my God, I'm gonna dodge all of the fucking wind. Yes, that makes me happy. I mean, again, looking at this radar, you can kind of see it. Actually, yeah, you can see it. All the white here, that is the really super strong wind. I'll kind of put it in motion here for you guys. The blue dot's me. But yeah, you can kind of see it shifted over. It's shifting over to the right, over to the east, and away from me. See, our family has a history. We have a history of dividing storms. There's one I remember very vividly in particular. We were at Gurney Mills, which is a mall in Gurney, Illinois. It is just the other side of the Interstate 94 from Six Flags Great America. And we were at a Ruby Tuesday, back when they were still a thing. And that was tasty, too. I remember that was good. Yeah, there's not a lot of gate-to-gate shear, which is good. We'll talk about that in a minute. But there was a storm heading our way, and it was dark. It was like pitch black. And we were watching the storm on the radar. We weren't watching the radar because it was like 20, 25 years ago. So you didn't have radar in your hand. You kind of were like, oh, hey, that's bad. But we had dinner. We kept an eye on things. And we heard someone say there's a tornado warning in Cook County. Shit, that's Chicago. We were in Gurney's in Lake County, which is just north of Cook. And Cook is, like I said, Cook is Chicago proper. But yeah, we got no rain. The thing went around us. I've had so many storms that have been coming straight at me, and it splits. I cannot explain. Please don't try to explain. Some shit just happens. God, I can't believe that. That is amazing. This is going to be a longer vlog, just kind of geeking out about weather. I had other shit I did today. I was at work for 6 hours or so. And I got everything done. Oh, Bob, are you double boxing? Okay, I was thinking, Bob doing the double box here? That says we've got hail. I can't tell if we have hail. The radar on... Here we go. Let's... accumulation. What's the one I want? Differential reflectivity? What's this? No, that is not what I want. What do I want? I don't want spectrum width. Hydrometeor classification, that's what I want. What's the pink? It says Grapple. Grapple, for those of you who don't understand, Grapple is a kind of a light snow. It's like, it's not flakes, but it's like little pellets. It's like they didn't quite it's like it started out as rain and they kind of fell a little bit and they became like, you know, soft snow like things it's called Grapple. But yeah, what's the, and that's rain. Yeah, it's saying Grapple. No, I don't want to type anything. There's nothing to type. Oh, because I typed the search bar. Fucker. Okay, so there's no red in this, which is good. Red would be hail. Please work. Dark is large hail. What's BD? Blowing and drifting, maybe? I don't know. I know the light blue is like light precipitation, like drizzle. Dark green is heavy rain. I think it's heavy enough to where this particular radar is saying. This particular radar is saying that it is essentially snowing. Let's see what Bob's saying. You can kind of see where it starts. Show that again, you fuck.
It looks like they've reorientated the tornado warning to a certain extent. Yep, and again, that still goes until 10:30, so they're not dropping that.
They trimmed it. That makes sense. They trimmed it.
That we just showed, and I'll switch it over and check out the warnings. This page, yeah, because of the notches, because of that potential for that quick spin up, they're going to keep this warning through 10:30.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm not seeing really any distinct notching until we get to Beaver Dam. Yeah.
Oh, shit, Beaver Dam. It's not a big city, but it's a bigger city for that general area.
It's still very evident. If you're in the Beaver Dam area, you should be taking cover. Again, nothing confirmed, but we are showing that.
If you're under a tornado warning, you should always be taking cover. If you get a tornado warning issued for you, you should take cover. Absolutely 100%. Take cover if you're under a tornado warning. Unless you're chasing the damn thing, in which case you have a whole lot of other safety things you got to follow. Yeah, it looks like Waterloo just got past it. There's a little notch pass between Waterloo and Watertown off of Highway 19. No one calls that Portland. No one fucking calls that Portland. That is Waterloo. I didn't know we had Portland in Wisconsin. I'm going to go ahead and go back to velocity on my radar. And yeah, that's looking pretty good for us. Again, we'll hit the radar, hit the motion, and yeah, the wind field is shifting to our east, which is good. That's fantastic news. That is great news. And oh, they just added a whole lot more yellow on that map. Holy shit. Hot damn. They just added a whole big ass warning. Oh no, I'm sorry. That is a whole big ass 2 warnings right here. One here and one here. Damn. And they keep having this tornado possible tag on it.
70 miles per hour.
Yeah, they're still saying they have the tornado possible tag on ours as well. But I don't think that's going to happen. At least not here. Not where I am immediate. I'm not seeing anything that says tornado. However, what about down here? Down here near the west suburbs of Chicago. Oh no, that's just how the radar was situated. That's some strong shit though. By Genoa, Hampshire, Sycamore, heading toward Elgin, DeKalb. Is that heading south? Oh, that just blew up. That just blew up, like just a second ago. So it is still juicy down in Illinois. We've cooled off to 75 degrees now. Damn, this is going to be a long vlog. Like I said, kind of nerding out about weather and shit. Yeah, there's the pink is the severe thunderstorm watch. That bright red is tornado warning. All the yellow is that's not roads, is a severe thunderstorm warning, and the dark red is a flash flood warning. And they're showing the crawl for the news. Don't show that right now. That's like the last thing that we really need to see right now. Looks like Columbia County just got trimmed back a little bit from this warning because it's past it. Honestly, it's just past it. This is why I keep a radar app on my phone and my tablet at all times. There's a couple that I use. I was initially brought up to Radar Scope, which is good. But I've also grown fond of Radar Omega. Radar Omega is kind of the one that I use to track warnings. I've gotten better. Like, you can use either one. They both have a free version, and you can also do a subscription. And the subscription gets you more like things to play with, such as you can go back more frames, or back more radar scans, to kind of get an idea of where storms are moving. And as for me, yeah, I subscribe to that shit because I am a weather nerd and I enjoy it. No, I had heard about the potential power outages. They said Portage was having some power outages, which is about 40-50 miles north of here. Actually, no, it's probably closer to 30. I'm sorry, scratch that. It's closer to 30. Yeah, Porter's having some power outages from this very line that we're going through right now. God, I'm so happy we don't have the worst of the wind here. That's very good. That means it didn't hit it might have hit downtown. Part of me wants to check in on them, but I don't want to overstep. If they need me, they'll call. I'm not even on call this weekend. The person that's on call is actually working tonight because we needed some coverage. Holy shit! That area that I was talking about earlier, Lafayette County, which is south and west of here, they're showing in the last 6 hours it got 3 inches of rain. That's a lot. And it's good news. We need the rain, just not all at once. Our warning's gonna expire in about 23 minutes, but I'm gonna go check some of this shit out, I think, and we'll talk later, because I think we've gotten through the bulk of this storm. Got through the storm. Storm is now past. I don't think we got a whole lot of damage, if any, in this area. Maybe some like leaves and branches and bushes and trees and shit down. Oh yeah, I do have a light. We're gonna go on the porch. It's gonna be a little wet on the porch. It's still a little thick. I don't think the front's fully gone through yet. And it's still, well, I think that there's a puddle down there. It's kind of like showing some drips, but I think that's coming from the tree. I'm gonna turn my light on so you can see my face. I'm not really seeing anything, but it's definitely a lot cooler. Still a little humid, but it's definitely a lot cooler. Like that's probably 20 degrees cooler than it was earlier. I think we read 84 with a heat index of 92 earlier. I think right now based on general feel, maybe around 68. So not quite 20 degrees maybe. But definitely a lot cooler and a lot more comfy. And tomorrow, we go to a baseball game here in Madison this time. We're gonna see some friends from the Thank You Trivia Daddy team, as well as we're just happy to be here. But they're dealing with some power outages right now. North side of Madison got some pretty good power outages, which is nearby where that ballpark is. So hopefully it's back up by tomorrow morning. Should be. Game tomorrow night's at 6:05, which is nice and later. So I don't have to worry about getting up so goddamn early like I did for last time I went to the game with people. Oh, fuck, that was early for me. It's still on a Sunday when I usually sleep in. Anyway, I am now going to go play some Pikmin now that I know that the storms are gone. And I'm going to call it here. Because this vlog's going to be probably about half an hour long. Sorry, everyone. If you got this far, thank you for watching. Did you know the critically acclaimed MMORPG? I'm going to stop. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, see y'all in the next one. Take care, everyone.